Hello and welcome to another update video about Natgas. So not too much happened. We're still below the last swing high and we are above the key the key levels here. For example, this smaller degree wave 2 low at $1.69 or the B wave low at $1.59. But yeah, downside pressure, and that is in line with my expectation that we haven't seen the absolute low yet on the Natgas chart. I mean, it can still turn around, but there is just no setup for it, as mentioned in the last video. So let me introduce you again to the wave count here. We had a wave 4 top in place in October last year, wave 4 high in place in October last year. From here, we have started most likely that wave 5 decline. And this is a 5-wave move in what appears to be an ending diagonal, in which we already completed wave 1, we completed wave 2, we completed wave 3. This here is some kind of a wave 4, and we've nearly reached the upper boundary line of the trend channel, and then we could get one more low in wave 5. And that might be the last one, we'll see. I mean, we always need some kind of a signal, of course, an indication, something, price rallying and an impulse followed by a 3-wave pullback or something to say that the overall correction, is likely completed here on the Natgas chart. So now we see a bit of selling pressure. So what could this be? So first of all, the idea is we are in a wave 4. That's sort of the idea. And if we are in a wave 4, then the idea would be that this is an A, B, C structure. We could now have started the C wave. And if we are really in the C wave, well, the C wave is a 5-wave move and should take us to $2.11. Now it got rejected before, so what could that be? So it's possible, entirely possible, that this C wave to the upside is also an ending diagonal. Now this is where it's getting super messy. Diagonals in diagonals, can't really trust them anyway, and then even less, yeah. I mean, if I shift the wave labels here a little bit, it is absolutely possible that what we see here is the rally in wave 3 of C. Could it be wave 3 already? Yeah, I mean, maybe this was already wave 3. Maybe this is wave 4. And then we get one more high in wave 5. Do I like the count? No. Why don't I like the count? Well, because wave 3 is too shallow. Yeah, far too shallow. I mean, it just reached the 1-to-1 ratio. So it looks a bit more like an ABC structure. So I think if this is the larger degree 4th wave, then the C wave, the 3rd wave is basically still unfolding. It's just too short otherwise, okay? So that would be my white count. Don't even need to modify it. It's just sort of just a bit of, fluctuations there. But obviously this sharp move down doesn't really align with the idea that we're in a 3rd wave of a C wave. So what else could it be? I mean, the other interpretation would be, and I would have to use that if we get a break below the B wave low at $1.59, that the wave 4 topped here already. Have to go with that then. And then obviously the wave 5 would be an A, B, C structure. Absolutely possible, because in this scenario, the price reacted to the 78.6 retracement. So that's fine, that would work. Okay, that would work. This is the scenario I would use if we get a break below $1.59. And the only other option I see here is potentially the development of a triangle, like A, B, C, D, E, and then we would break to the opposite side of the E wave, which would be here, which means to the downside. That's of course possible, and if we form a little bit more, a few more lower highs and higher lows, that is probably the way to go. Yeah, and that's really just a quick update about Natgas. I mean, I think the levels should be clear. Obviously, if we break above the Wednesday, the 10th of April high, here at $1.94, then I have to assume this C wave of wave 4 is still unfolding as planned. Okay, so it's a bit too early to commit to a change in wave count. I don't think it's not necessary yet. But yeah, I think it's worth just to be aware of the relevant breakout points and where does which scenario get more likely. I mean, again, the break below the B wave low likely suggests that the wave 5 is already unfolding. Yeah, let's see. I mean, my perspective is clear, which is I'm looking still for one more low at the moment. Yeah. If the market does something that looks a bit too bullish, I will let you know. So hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you are interested in daily updates about the S&P 500 as well as regular updates about stocks, then feel free to check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. You'll find the link in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.